welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Athletics.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? About to get started here. Ian Happ up to hit. And this one is off and running. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone here. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Severino, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Alex Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Out towards right center field. Butler under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki on the move. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Brett Rooker.
Ripped towards third. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Langoliers launched a homer in his most recent game. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner takes off. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Swing and a foul straight back. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Runners breaking for the plate. This one in the air right field. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. Fouled off. He was late. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This one in the air. Ibanez under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting 9.
James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. Hee-haw! Top of the third, no score. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom moving under this one, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, leading off, Colby Thomas. And a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the A's.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here is Brent Rooker. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Runner. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. A three-run shot. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. On the ground to the left. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3-run shot for the A's. It's now all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian. Back to work, Luis Severino. Hey!
No, that's in.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Out towards right center field, Thomas coming on. And there's 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball. Outside.
The Cubbies hitless so far in the game. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move. Can't squeeze it. It bounces away. And a good start to the inning.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy.
There goes the runner. Right side, hard hit. Bush takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Man at second. Nice grab to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 32, Colby Thomas.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. This one's got a chance. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Rips that one to right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler under it. And a quick out, number 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. The Cubs trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity and punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That's the
Foul
third
ball.
and a foul ball. Foul ball. The 0-2. Out to short. In time to Bush. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now Jacob Wilson. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 down. Max Muncy up next for the A's. It's in and out of his glove, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 rounds. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now, number 28.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Thomas on his way in. And there's one away.
Impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Happ is out. Inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Little.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Jacob Webb up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Rolison getting loose as well. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Well struck, right field. Out of here into the visitors bullpen. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here is Shea Langoliers. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
That smash towards center. Pro Armstrong on the move. And that is that. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are now top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nico Hoerner.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Late on that fastball. This one in the air. Kurtz gets under it. And the first baseman makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hike one.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Muncy takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
For the Cubs, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Hike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Still in total. Now into the game, Matt Shaw. He's the new third baseman. Stepping in, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 3.
Now playing center field.
Swing and a ball popped up. Triantos under it. Takes it in for the out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Webb, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on his way over. And there are 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're still in. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Chen Zheng Aochuang.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
On the ground to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Conforto. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Got him. And that's the first out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Foul ball.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it.
Slings to first. That ends the inning. Cubs leave 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hobie Milner. Digging in, Max Muncy. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down. That one drilled left field. Hat going back. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. Hunter Harvey into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, number 19. This one in the air. Langoliers settles underneath it. And there's one down. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Scott Kingery looking to start something with 1 gone. This one in the air, center field. Thomas on the move. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's used 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
9-0 your final in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is deep. When you relax and dance with me. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas. I hope that it